What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Keys to Success. Today, we're going to be talking about filing your business with the state of Georgia. I mentioned in some previous videos that I'll be hitting all 50 states. So if you have a suggestion of the next state I should do, I'm going to do all 50, but if you have a suggestion of one that should be a priority, please let me know in the comment section. If you haven't already, support the channel by subscribing, following, just so you're up to date on all the new videos that we drop. You don't miss any information. Also, we have the Wealth clothing line. Wisdom is wealth. That is our saying. So if you would like to support, you would like a sweater, a hoodie, a jacket, t-shirt, sweats, any of that, just visit the link in the description and you will have access to that. We will also be doing a giveaway. When we get to 1,500 subscribers, we will be giving away 5 pieces of Wealth apparel. So without further ado, let's get all right. Let's get to it. So before you do anything, right, please go to Google and check to see if anyone has your business name. So, I don't know, ABC Business, just doing this for example. Of course, somebody's going to have ABC Business, but let's just act like no one has the name. So, ABC Business, nobody has this name. I mean, somebody has ABC Business Academy, American Broadcasting Company, ABC Business Sales. So nobody has this business name. I'm quite surprised. But I can see why would you name your business ABC Business? Anyway, so now that you've checked to see no one has that business name, we are going to go to the Georgia Secretary of the State. Since this video is for the state of Georgia, we're going to go to the Georgia Secretary of the State, GA Business Search. Bam. Go there. Click that. And then type in the business name. ABC Business. Let's do an exact match so we don't miss anything. You can contain ABC Business or exact match, whichever one, you can do both if you want to be really thorough. But let's do exact match. Search. No data found. So this alert in our case would be good because that means nobody has this business. Nobody has the name of this business. So we got that. Now that we know that, we want to go back. Go back again. And we want to file a corp with the state of Georgia. E-file. Easy stuff. Easy. Please ensure the eCorp system is only open in one browser. Of course, now I have a user ID for this. I will be back in 1 second. All right, we're back, people. Thank you for your patience. My computer just having a little off day right now. So, what you would do from here, since we've checked the name on Google, we back checked it with the Georgia Corporations Division, Georgia Secretary of the State Business Division. No one has the name. So now you would go to create or register a business and click. Now, one thing I do know about Georgia, before I go into that, we are creating a new domestic business. The business type, depending on what you want it to be, and I'll create some videos coming up talking about different corporations and different styles of corps, limited liability companies, nonprofits, what's better for what situation, or I'll just explain what they do and what situations they would be best for. Then you can make the decision, along with someone that has the right, how can I say, business acumen, maybe an attorney or something like that if you feel it's necessary. But you can make the decision on where you see yourself, what direction you see your company going in. So for the sake of this example, we are going to put a domestic profit corporation. Do you have a business name reservation number? No. Request a business name, ABC business. Okay, upload name of the business one. Okay, see, this is what I was going to say earlier. So in Georgia, the name of the business must contain one of the following designations: corporation, corp, period, corp, no period, incorporated, INC, Inc., period, or INC, no period, company, CO, period, CO, no period, limited, LTD, period, or LTD. The name of the business may not contain any words indicating that its business type is not the business type selected above. So you don't want to, be out there sending mixed signals. You always want to make sure everything that you do when it comes to your business is in alignment from the bottom to the top. Okay, so for this, we'll say ABC Business Corp. For an example. Do we need to upload a name approval document if applicable? So a name approval document is something from an appropriate agency. The use of some words: insurance, assurance, surety, fidelity, indemnity, bank, banker, banking, credit union, trust, college, university, etc. is restricted by laws not administered by the Secretary of State. Filers who wish to form an entity that includes these words must submit a letter of approval from the appropriate agency along with the filing. Please go to our name availability standards webpage for more information. This section is only for uploading name approval documents. Do not upload any other type of documents in this section. Excuse me. So let's go to the next section. We don't need this. We're not trying to do any of that aforementioned above. So the next thing, I will also be doing a short video on NAICS codes. Those are very important when it comes to the industry that your business is in, its lendability, all of that good stuff. We'll have a nice, healthy, chunky video to explain to you why that's important. But that's very important when it comes to forming your corporation. You want to have at least a general, targeted idea of what your NAICS code is going to be, because like I said, you want to keep everything straight up and down from the bottom to the top. You want to keep everything on the straight and narrow. So the principal office of the business, we'll just put that as my office address. Sacramento, California. Is saying Georgia. Excuse me. So you guys just seen that I did all that and didn't choose an NAICS code. For this business, it doesn't really matter because it's for an example. Just doing an example. So we could just say any legal purpose. Continue. All right, so on this screen, of course, you want to put in your business information, your business email. You always want to create a separate email. You always want to create a separate email from your personal email as far as, getting things intertwined, personal and business intertwined. You never want to mix those. At least one share. Some states, I know they'll make you pay for more. I'm not too sure on Georgia. If you guys have a question, just get at me in the comment section. I'll go do the research for you. But I know for a fact that at least one share must be indicated. It doesn't cost you anything. Create a registered agent. So this is where you would put your registered agent information. Again, I would say here, you always want to really not connect yourself to your business as far as when it comes to stuff like this for liability purposes. So having a registered agent for me is paramount, because the registered agent is hired to take on liability. So if somebody wants to sue you, they won't be suing the company. They'll be able to sue the company. They won't be able to sue you directly. Like if you have a LLC, they'll be able to attach. When I say they, the people that are bringing a suit against you, Lord forbid this happen, but the people that are bringing suit against you, if you were set up as an LLC and say you bought your car and your house with your social security number, meaning that your name is on the promissory note for the car and the house, that creditor, whoever it is, will be able to, say that you lost the lawsuit, that creditor would actually be able to now come and attach themselves to your car and your house, to settle the debt. So you always want to separate everything. Keep everything separated. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket. So create a registered agent. You can either have yourself. Like I said, I would, that'd be the fastest, easiest way to do it, is to have yourself or your spouse or your cousin or someone you trust to be your registered agent. You can use their home address or a PO box or something like that. Me, I would just pay for a registered agent. Usually they don't cost that much, anywhere from $25 to the most I've seen is $125 a year, though. That's annually. And then they offer a lot of great services. This service being one of them, where they'll file your articles of incorporation online and a bunch of other things. So if you guys want, just look at registered agents. I'll include a couple on the description of this video. If you know any, you can put some in the comments. And if I'm missing anything, please let me know. Put it in the comments if you have any disagreements, or if you guys just want to say, hey, good job, put it in the comments. It's much appreciated. So let me stop. Let me continue. Stop and then go. Create a registered agent. So you can either use your family member or pay for one. So I'll just put myself. For example, this is only for an example. I would never do this on my real business. So as a matter of fact, so I'd ask to not confuse anyone. I'm just going to put test guy. Just a test. All this other stuff is correct, except I don't think that Sacramento is a city in Georgia, so we must look up a city in Georgia. So the city that we are going with will be Abbeville. Again, this is just for an example. Perfect. We got Test Guy as a registered agent. Cool. So Incorporator information. You want to go through this application again. Make sure everything is correct. Make sure that you spelled your email address correctly, because that can be a problem. If you don't spell your email address correctly, your application will get accepted, but you won't receive anything because you put the wrong email in. And then you'll be waiting for days, wondering what's going on, saying, oh, that guy's video, he didn't work. He gave me the wrong information, but you just put your email in incorrectly. So make sure that's right. Make sure your shares are right. Like I said, a minimum of one share. You can do more shares if you would like. Just do your research on what that would entail. Incorporator information. Principal type is individual. You would pick business if you were doing this as a business. Alaric. Excuse me. Test guy. That's what it is. Test guy. Yeah, so all this information looks to be correct. I don't have any optional provisions. So let's read this. Georgia corporations incorporated between January 1st and October 1st must file its initial annual registration with the Secretary of State within 90 days after the day its articles of incorporation are filed with the Secretary of State. So, they have a one-click registration thing where you don't even have to, they have a one-click registration option on the Georgia Secretary of State website, where you don't even have to create an account, and you can use that to file your initial annual registration. I would do it right away. I wouldn't wait, just because, if you start to wait, then that's how things fall by the wayside. So do it as soon as possible. Let's click this box. Georgia corporations incorporated between October 2nd and December 31st must file its initial annual registration with the Secretary of the State between January 1st and April 1st of the year next succeeding the calendar year of its incorporation. You got me. You get me. Good. So this is the filer certification by signature. By checking this box and continuing, each signatory certifies that the information provided herein is true, accurate, and complete to the best of his or her knowledge and belief, and that he or she has authorized the affixing of his or her electronic signature in accordance with the Electronic Signatures in Global and National Commerce Act (e-sign) OCGA Section 10-12-1. Further, each signatory understands that his or her electronic signature has full legal effect and enforceability if he or she intends this form as signed to be filed with the office of the Georgia Secretary of the State. So you can either make this document effective today, right now, or you can make it effective for a day in the future. Then you would go down here. I like to make my documents effective right now. The test guy will be the authorized signature. That acts as your signature, and then you are the incorporator. Now, obviously, I'm not going to press continue because this is not true and correct to the best of my ability, the best of my knowledge and belief. But this is the last stage before the review and the payment. So the review is basically going through everything that you put on this application, putting it right all in front of you, making sure everything is correct. Then on the payment screen, you would go ahead and enter in your payment details, and then you're done. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please don't forget to follow us and subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for hot, exciting news off the press. This is your Keys to Success.